And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2023 Detroit.
Just about set to go. And taking the ball for Detroit, Spencer Turnbull.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Batting second, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Swings and misses. That is strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a...
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity.
Here's a big power threat. Nick Maton. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Right down to shoot, and the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. In the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Mateo with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier.
Now it's Javier Baez. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Mullins raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging and heading for home. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. Austin Meadows powers one out of here, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
The pitch.
Mountcastle.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats.
Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
He was all over that one. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Now this is in the air down the line. And in one hops the wall. Mountcastle coming home. Baez with a relay home. Not in time. He scores. And they trail by 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
So now 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit.
And now this is down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. It's 2-2. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Here's Adam Frazier. Falling behind 2-1.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up.
Over to Baez. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. They get 2 and back at Comerica Park. We head to the bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Miguel Cabrera. Miggy, swing and a drive, deep left field. That one's on its way. Out of here! This place is absolutely loving it, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 3-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. He's in there.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a pitch. Popped up. Mountcastle makes the grab for the second out. So the batting order turns over. Nick Maton digs in now. 1-1 now. In the air, right field. Santander makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo. Back here in Detroit, on to the 3rd inning. Jorge Mateo now.
Jorge Mateo.
That one misses. Ball 2. Cold strike right there. Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 ball.
And 1-2. Ground ball, Torkelson. He handles it himself, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Riley Green.
The center fielder.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Green.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And forget it. Javi Baez blasts one out, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. Here is Austin Meadows. And a 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Santander racing after it. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Zipping around third is Meadows. He scores. It's 6-2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ball popped up. Mateo puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 30.
And at first, here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Doubled in his first AB. That one ripped right center field. Mullins going back some more, still going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. Flied out his first time. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score. It's 7-2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud.
Coming on for the Orioles, Mike Baumann.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Next to hit, Eric Haas. And a base hit, Scope. Around third. The throw's offline, he's saved. And it's now a 6-run lead. Back to the top. For the lineup, Nick Maton getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. The 1-1. That one ripped left field. Hayes raging back on it. Racing back some more. And out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 10-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball popped up. Mateo makes the grab, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. That one drifts inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Bounce to the right. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Kyle Stowers. Went down on strikes his first time through. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And that's a base hit. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 10-3.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And now, Jorge Mateo. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back. The batter now, Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier
Right-handed reliever.
Baez.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now batting.
Now it's Austin Meadows. He's already homered in this game.
Meadows.
The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping.
Mullins brings it in for the 3rd out. Tigers are ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. 1-2 now. And another ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And it's filled up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Liner, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end. On time.
Santander.
Jason Shreve gets the call from the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there.
Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
All over that one right there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up. Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Bauman pulls that one down, one away.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
And the batter now, Jonathan Scope. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Top 6. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's through there for a strike. High fly ball out to center field. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. And a 3-1 on the way. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Up next with
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. The 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. On the ground. He'll do it himself. Out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nick Maton. Check swing, went around. That's strike 2. In the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. Next offering is fouled back. Right side. Santander hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. The 2-1. Foul ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3. Back at Comerica Park. Austin Meadows now.
The right fielder.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Base hit, center field.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Popped up right side. And that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Austin Vogt.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Left-hand batter waits. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. The pitch.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. Maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Meadows at third. Torkelson on second. Carpenter at first. One gone. Got him. And there are 2 outs. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
Got him. That's his 2nd strikeout. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter.
35. Adley Rutschman.
Will Vest on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here's a high chopper. Baez. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now, Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Nick Maton. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through.
Fly ball down the line.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And there's 2 away. Javier Baez will hit next. Ball on a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayes brings it in with a nice running grab. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Austin Hayes. Right-hander kick steals. 3-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And foul ball. Hayes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And next for the Orioles, Adam Frazier. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 out. Runners at first and second. This one lifted in the air, left field. Drops into the glove. 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
At the belt and fires. That one to first. It's through for a hit. Hayes coming around third. The tag, and that's the ball game.
This one was pretty much decided in the 3rd inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in a crowd and watch the people wonder. But think about it, then you